Hello friends, this is Durga from IT Varsity. We just started on this new topic, Hortonworks Certifications, important announcement. Let us start in couple of minutes. In the meanwhile, I'll be sharing my screen. Okay, now you should be able to see my screen. And also, let me open for the comments. So you should be watching this through YouTube. So in the YouTube section, 1 minute. If you go to my, let me go to my event page and get the URL for my YouTube. Okay, I'm opening up the events and then I need to copy paste this one. Okay, on the right side, you can ask any questions later whenever it is required, and then I will try to answer those questions to the best of my knowledge. So the topic is primarily Hortonworks certifications, the changes to it. Originally, it was planned to share the information about HDP CD Spark, but one of my viewers have brought to my notice that Hortonworks have just announced that they are changing the certification pattern completely. So I would like to cover that as part of this session instead of getting into HDP CD Spark. Okay, so there is a blog. If you search for Hortonworks certifications, important announcement blog. Not this one, sorry. It was on August 23rd. Important changes coming to the Hortonworks certification program. So this is the blog which I want to cover and how my company or IT University will try to come up with the content for these certifications. So before getting into the details for the new viewers, I just want to introduce about me and my company. My name is Durga. I'm founder of IT University. We are trying to uh, build an IT company. As part of the phase one, we will be focusing on the training in emerging technologies. So you can go to itversity.com and you can go to about and you can see what our plans are. So these are the areas which we'll be covering: application development, big data, cloud and infrastructure, databases, and decision support system. So we'll be providing high quality training on these areas, and the training includes even the certification courses related to the certification content. So already we have a few certification courses. You can click on this link, certification courses. One is CCS Spark and Hadoop developer, and I was able to announce HDP CD Spark Scala, but we will be discontinuing this because the certification itself will be discontinued. The CCS Spark and Hadoop developer is started in January in my channel called IT Varsity, and recently I deployed it onto the website, and already 60 to 70 people have acknowledged that they cleared this certification, CCS Spark and Hadoop developer. And also we have content for many other certifications on our YouTube channel. Which is again IT Varsity. If you scroll down in my homepage, there is this big data certifications section where you can see the certifications that are uploaded so far in the big data space. Okay, slowly all these courses will be available in this certification courses tab of my website. Okay, so that is a brief introduction about IT Varsity. Now we will actually get into the agenda. So the agenda for this event is first to understand what are the big data certifications that are available. There are many. And there are certifications related to Cloudera, certifications related to Hortonworks, Mapper, Databricks, etc. And if you want to get into the details about all the big data certifications available, you can go to my blog. You can click on the blog and you can search for the certifications and you will see the details. And also you can actually go to the blog and you can click on this Hadoop certifications training, which will give you overview about all the certifications that are available as of today in the big data space. Once Hortonworks announces curriculum and all, we will be working on the new Hortonworks certifications as well, and even this page will be updated with the latest details. Okay, so this blog will be updated based on the changes in the certifications that come to my notice. Okay, so this page will be updated as and when we get the information about the changes to any of the certifications in big data space. So this is the page where you have to go, or blog where you have to go to get the details about the big data certifications. That being said, now we will get into the Hortonworks certifications. So Hortonworks used to have different, are still having certifications such as HDP-CD, HDP-CD Spark. So HDP-CD tests on skills like Pig, Hive, Scoop, Flume, etc. And it is one of the popular certification exams of Hortonworks. And then HDP-CD Spark, which they announced only 3 months back, and now they are discontinuing it from October 1st, which is a little bit weird. And then HDP-CD Java, it's primarily about Java MapReduce APIs. There is content on my channel about this certification also. But now again, this certification also will be discontinued very soon. And then finally, HDP-CA, which is Hortonworks Data Platform Certified Administrator. And these will be retired and replaced with a new set of exams. So instead of focusing on the technology, they are focusing on the roles. A certification will have multiple skills that will be tested as part of it, and they will be giving certifications like associate, professional, expert, etc. So these are all in tune with the conventional certification patterns from companies like Oracle, Red Hat, etc. So even in Red Hat, you have associate, professional, expert. Even in Oracle, you have SCJA, SCJP, SCJE, etc. Some certified Java associate, some certified Java professional, some certified Java expert, etc. I'm not 100% correct on the certification names, but it's in the similar pattern. And there are 3 tracks for each of, and in each of these tracks, you will have associate, professional, expert. Okay, so you can become a Hortonworks certified expert data scientist, Hortonworks certified expert admin, Hortonworks certified expert data engineer. Similarly, you can become Hortonworks certified professional data engineer, Hortonworks certified professional data scientist, Hortonworks certified professional admin. Okay, Hortonworks certified associate is a generic exam. They will have 40 questions, and you have to get 75%, which means you have to get 30 questions right out of the 40 questions. And it will be very simple exam. I guess it's only about fundamental skills. I will get into the details about the recommended course which they have mentioned as part of the FAQs. They're saying that you should take Hadoop Essentials course from Hortonworks. I will get into those details a little bit later. But this course is the common exam for everything. You can become Hortonworks certified associate, and there is no data engineer or data scientist or admin tag to it. You are just Hortonworks certified associate. And then Hortonworks certified professional. There is a professional data engineer and professional admin. There is no professional data scientist. only Hortonworks certified expert data scientist is there. At the professional level, there is only data engineer and admin. And if you have to become a professional, first you have to become associate. So what they're trying to say is you have minimum knowledge on all the um, uh, essentials of Hadoop or big data, yeah, by testing you on HCA, and then they are actually getting into deep on data engineer on admin. So as part of data engineer or admin, they have not furnished any information about the curriculum yet. We will see those details as and when they publish. And then comes Hortonworks certified expert. Hortonworks certified expert, they have data engineer, data scientist, and admin. If you have to be a Hortonworks certified expert in admin or data engineer, you have to be a Hortonworks certified professional. So it's a three-step process to become expert. First, you have to be HCA, then you have to be a Hortonworks certified professional data engineer, then you can become expert data engineer. Similarly, HCA, professional admin, expert admin. But for data scientists, there are only two steps. One is HCA, and then you directly become expert data scientist, which is kind of weird. Data scientist is more complicated than data engineer and admin. Anyway, so now comes frequently asked questions. When do the new exams becomes available? They will be available starting from October 1st, 2016, and you will not be able to take any of the exams of folder format beyond September 30th. From October 1st, they will not be available. I'm not sure if you are already enrolled, will they refund money or not? I am not 100% sure, but you cannot take the exam. If you are not currently Hortonworks certified, am I required to take the associate level exam? That is, for this, the question is, yes, you must pass HCA before you become a professional in engineer or admin or expert in data scientist. And this is very important question. If you already Hortonworks certified before October 1st, then you are automatically HCA. You don't need to take any of the exam. Your certification will become HCA itself if you just took any of these certifications in recent times, unless your certification expires. You will become HCA. And another important aspect is you can directly give HCE. You will not be termed as HCP, but still you can directly become a HCE or Hortonworks certified expert, data engineer, or admin if you are already certified in these exams. Okay, so they are because you paid $250 for these exams, and the cost of HCA is only $100. Hence, they are trying to compensate something to directly facilitating you to give HCE exam and become expert. But that doesn't mean that you will be professional if you already clear the certifications. If you want to be professional, again, you have to give the data engineer or admin professional exam. It's kind of weird. So you can see that how much do the exams cost. The 1 hour multiple choice Hortonworks certified associate exam is $100. So the pattern of the HCA is multiple choice questions. There will be 40 of them, and you have to get 30 correct. And professional level exams are actually subject to exams. So the pattern is similar to whatever you have as of now while giving HDP-CD, HDP-CD Spark, HDP-CD Java, etc. Okay. Is there a professional level exam for data scientists? No. You need to. Okay, for data scientist also, it's a 3-step process. It was not 2-step process. It is not 2-step process, as I was explaining before. It's a 3-step process. If you have to be a data scientist, first you have to be a HCA, then you have to give HCP data engineer exam, then you can become data scientist. I missed that when I actually reviewed earlier. So all the exams is a 3-step process, but from HCP data engineer, you can either become HCE data engineer or HCE data scientist. You have 2 options if you clear HCP data engineer. So when will the expert level exams be available? As of now, it will take another 3 to 6 months. And again, this is weird. They are saying that if you are HDPCD, you will be HCA, you will not be HCP, but you can take HCE directly, but they are not available in next 3 to 6 months. So it's a little bit weird. Okay. So what if I attempt one of the existing exams before October 1st, but do not pass it? Um, you will not be able to retake the exam. You have to discard. You have to start with HCA, and then you have to take the other exams. How long is my certifications valid? It will be valid for 2 years. And now I will actually uh, go to the details about the recommendations they have. Okay, I have seen somewhere. Okay, the place where I have seen is, let me take you to the Hortonworks HCA. So if you go to HCA certification details, this is the only one which is available as of now. If you go to the certifications page of Hortonworks, just by typing Hortonworks certifications, if you go here, as of now, this page is still reflecting the old information. They even did not mention any information except in the slider saying that there are changes to the certification. Apart from that, they have not mentioned anywhere. And also, even if you click on any of these certifications, also they didn't mention anywhere about the changes. They should have done that because October 1st is very close, and if they directly search for HDP certified Spark developer, they will come to this page and they don't know that it will be discarded from October 1st. They are doing very sloppy job, unfortunately, but the certification is well recognized, on par with Cloudera. So there is a value to give the certifications, but the way they are trying to push the new certifications starting from HDP CD Spark and now changing the certifications is a little bit sloppy. Anyway, now you can see that HCA certification is there for some time. Okay, and you can click on this one to get the details about HCA exam. Okay, so the HCA certification is a multiple choice exam that consists of 40 questions with a passing score of 75%, and it requires basic skills on the on all these things. You just need to know what all these. You don't. They are not expecting you to be hands-on any of this stuff. They just need overview of each and every tool that is available as part of Hortonworks platform. Okay, so here you can click on the exam objectives. Okay, it is taking to PDF. You can see it here. Okay, and here they are saying recognize use cases for pig, which include understand how pig executes on a cluster, recognize use cases for hive, which include these things, understand how hive works on Hadoop. So you just need to have basic understanding of each and every tool. They're just saying understand, understand, understand. They're not saying to have hands-on expertise on most of this stuff. Okay, and most of the questions are theoretical, and there are too many topics which are covered, so mostly they will be scratching the surface in almost everything rather than getting into too many details. Okay, and then if you go back here and look for the recommended courses, somewhere they have mentioned, I have seen earlier. Yeah, Let us see the data sheet. I think they have changed this also recently. Okay, let me zoom in a little bit here. Let me, they have changed this one. Somewhere they have mentioned that the recommended course is and the recommended course is Hadoop Essentials course of Hortonworks. Unfortunately, I'm not able to fetch that information, but let me go to those the details about the uh, essentials training. Okay, it's very, they made it very sloppy. I did not like the way they have organized. Again, it is taking to that HCA itself. Yeah, here. So prerequisites candidates for the HCA exam should be able to perform each of the tasks in the list of exam objectives below. Although not required, our Hortonworks Essentials training course is recommended in preparing for the exam. Now, if you go to the training page, this is the course One Day Essentials, a one-day online course. Okay, and here, if you go to the course objectives, they just explain um, all the tools as part of that course. Okay, you cannot even learn one technology completely within a day. And if they are recommending this course, that means they will be focusing on the buzzwords, concepts, etc. They will not actually focus on the hands-on stuff. For example, they might ask, I'm giving a hypothetical question based on the information they have provided. If security has to be used as part of Hadoop, what are the tools that needs to be enabled? So Kerberos is the answer, or Falcon or Knox at different levels. Similarly, if someone has to store the data in key value pairs in Hadoop, what is the tool you should use? Answer is HBase. Or if someone has to use Hadoop in real-time scenarios, where data is being stored in real time and also read in real time. Again, HBase is the answer. What is the tool that can be used to process the data in memory? Answer is Spark. So similar to that, and all of them are objective questions. So mostly, as long as you know most of the buzzwords and run one program using each of the tools, you will be able to clear the certification. It will not be too tough, but it is too wide, and nothing will be digged into too deep. You need to understand each of these words, and then you can give the certification. So I will try to come up with the curriculum or the course as part of my website, which covers the objectives of the certification exam. It will take some time. Probably by November or December, I'll be ready with the course, and then you can start for the exams. Now, the next question is, who should prepare? Anyone who is interested in pursuing the career in big data should focus on this. You have Cloudera and Hortonworks going in the same route of associate, professional, expert, etc. For Cloudera, the certifications are not hierarchical, which means that you don't need to be associate to become a professional, or you don't need to be expert. Sorry, you don't need to be professional to become expert. There is no dependency on those one certification or the other, unlike Hortonworks. Probably Cloudera also might change the pattern little bit later, but as of now, it will take some time. It will not be immediate because they just announced CCS Spark and Hadoop Developer early this year, and it was very successful certification. And they have CCP Data Engineer and Data Scientist certification exam. but there is no dependency on any of these things. They are completely standalone certifications. You can give whatever certification you want when it comes to Cloudera. Whereas Hortonworks is trying to create that hierarchy: first associate, then professional, then expert. Um, so if you want to demonstrate your skills by at an expert level or professional level, and uh, sta- stay apart from the other people, um, to get some traction to your profile, you can consider these certifications. Consider for these certifications, prepare for this, and give these certifications so that you get some traction to your profile. Important timelines. So there are. I will not be focusing on the data science part, uh, at least for an year or year and a half. It will take good amount of time. I don't want to explore data science by myself. If someone comes and show interest that he want to create courses on data science, I will not be touching that. That being said, there are uh, four other certifications. One is HCA, second one is HCP data engineer, third one is HCP admin, and then HCE data engineer and HCE admin. So there are five certifications which will be uh, open from October 1st. As and when curriculum is published, within next 6 to 9 months, you can expect the content for all these five certifications. Once again, it's HCA, Hortonworks Certified Associate, HCP Data Engineer, HCP Admin, and then HCE Data Engineer and HCE Admin. These five certifications, we will try to come up with the content within next 6 to 9 months. Anyway, HCE, they themselves are saying that they will be announcing the details about HCE in next 3 to 6 months. So once they announce that, for HCE, I assume the exams will be tough, and it might take a little bit more time. So you can expect anywhere between 6 months to 1 year, provided they furnish the details about the HCE. We will be ready with all these five certifications. But the first three, we will be ready within next 3 to 6 months. HCA, HCP Data Engineer, and HCP Data Administrator. Okay, so that's about the timelines. Now let me open up for the Q&A. People can ask any questions. So the first question is from Naveen. Can you upload Ambari views, Hortonworks admin? So there are some content already on my channel. Okay, you can go to my uh, channel page, go to Hadoop administration, click on either AWS or VM on Hortonworks, and okay, I didn't name it as view, but yeah, actually here you can see manage day-to-day operations, Hadoop day-to-day operations, manage Ambari, files view to provide access to HDFS via Ambari. So I have covered a little bit of details here, okay, about how to create views and how to access those views. Okay, you can go through these day-to-day operations of Hortonworks, and you will get most of the important information covering Ambari. These three are the videos which cover Ambari in detail. And the next question is from let me answer Wadid's question, then I will go to Mr. Malik's question. Wajid is saying, do not take out the content of existing Hortonworks certification. It's very useful. Sure, I will not do that. I will have it, and I will say old certification or something, so that people who are preparing might not give the certification, but it can give some knowledge for them. So I will make sure that I don't delete those things. So now Ayaz is asking, hi Durga, I have almost completed preparing for HDP CD Java. What should I do now? Should I register and complete the Java certification before 1st October, or should I wait for the new one? I don't recommend to register now, because even if you clear the certification, you will be only HCA. You will not become you will not become HCP. If they give HCP, it's a different story. So my recommendation will be either go for CCA 175 or Mapper have the Java certification. So you can give the Mapper certification. It is not as popular as these two, Cloudera or Hortonworks, but still it is well recognized. So there are two options for you. Either go with Mapper certification or consider CCA 175. As per my understanding, even HCP does not emphasize a lot on Java. So Java is fading out very quickly in the big data space. Okay, at least from the certification perspective. Yes, Mapper is also objective, so you can consider that because you have put a lot of effort to learn. You need to go through the curriculum. It might be a little bit different from what I have published from HDP CD perspective, and you have to prepare on those gaps. Okay, or you can consider CCA certification, for which you have to give. You need to be familiar with Spark, with Scala, Python, Scoop, Flume, etc. No Java at all. Okay. So any other question? So thank you very much for joining. I hope. Okay, then I will recommend to go for CCA Malik. I hope you will be enjoying the content on the channel and website. Make sure you visit my website for the information. And I have started a new tab, certification courses, which will be only showing the certification courses here, and all the content that is part of my YouTube will slowly come onto the website. Okay, so that people don't need to worry about uh, uh, moving one interface to another interface as part of their learning, and they get better learning experience. Uh, Naveen is asking, I'm not sure, Naveen, I have to take a look at it. It's out of context at this time. We can discuss about it a little bit later. I'm not sure. I'm not very happy with the way Hortonworks started playing with these certifications. Okay, earlier they used to give practice exam and all those things. With HTTP/CD Spark, they rushed into it. They just announced 2 months back, and they're discontinuing within 2 months. And they are saying by October 1st they will discontinue all the existing exams, and they will start with the new exams. And still there is no information on HCP, uh, uh, data engineer or admin. So I don't recommend HCA at this time. Rather consider CCA. That will be better. Okay. Anyway, uh, so Naveen, that's fine. We can talk later. Even the original intention of this hangout is about HDP CD Spark certification. It's primarily for the certifications. This is not for other details. So we'll discuss about whatever issue you are running into a little bit later. You can ping me offline, and I will have a look at that. You can ping me on Facebook or LinkedIn, where I will be available. Okay. That being said, thank you. Please spread the word, because the certifications pattern is being changed, and a lot of guys are actually preparing for Hortonworks certifications, and yeah, they will get impacted. No, Malik, I don't think Java MapReduce knowledge will be wasted. It will definitely help you in the interview process or little bit later. For example, one of my friend was they started implementing in Spark, but then they realized that there are some issues, and they are still using Hive. Similar to that, even in your case, the reason why MapReduce is still being used is to interact with HBase. As Spark is not very sophisticated or reliable to interact with HBase, you are using Java, and you can use MapReduce if you want to batch process the data in HBase. So it's nothing like it will be wasted. It will come handy, especially in troubleshooting the performance issues and all those things. This MapReduce knowledge will definitely come handy. You will not be knowledge will never be wasted. Yes, of course, if you have enrolled for the exam, your money would have been wasted, but knowledge I don't think will be wasted. No need to worry much about it. Focus on CCA and give the CCA certification to uh, to check one thing is done. Uh, yeah, that's fine. You should have dumped the MapReduce earlier itself, because MapReduce is on the fading is fading in big data. Big data MapReduce is never a very prominent, especially the Java-based MapReduce is not very popular in enterprises. In some Bay Area firms, yes, MapReduce is being used quite extensively, but in enterprises, they never felt comfortable with MapReduce. Okay. Yes, Naveen, this video will be available as part of my channel itself. It is being streamed within 10 minutes. Once we wrap up this, you will be able to see this video. Yeah, Adobe is a technology firm based out of Bay Area. So those companies, technology firms, they still use MapReduce, Java-based MapReduce, but none of the enterprises are comfortable with that. So you should think from the industry perspective, not from one or few companies. From the industry perspective, they are very reluctant to get into MapReduce due to several reasons. Hence, Spark is being pushed by Cloudera and Hortonworks these days. It starts at the hardware level. I do not want to get into too many details here. Enterprises don't want to invest on the commodity hardware. Rather, they want to use their enterprise hardware, which is very expensive, where the storage is network mounted. And Spark is better solution compared to MapReduce on the enterprise hardware. The naming of the video will be Naveen. Naveen is asking the question, what is the naming for this video? It is the same thing. Now also you are watching on YouTube. So the same thing will be streamed and will be uploaded into YouTube. It will be Hortonworks Certifications, important announcement. Okay. I might change the name a little bit, like changes to Hortonworks Certifications, important announcement or something like that. But rest of the stuff will be same. Okay. Anyway, that being said, thank you very much for joining the session. If you have any questions, post those questions in the comment section later, and I will be able to respond to those. So Ayaz is again asking, I worked on Spark, but we had issues with HBase data pushing, and that was written in MapReduce. Yes, I understand that. You already mentioned that to me. So your MapReduce knowledge will not be wasted, and understanding those details of custom partitioners, custom keys, custom values, etc., will definitely help you later, even while writing Spark-based applications. There is a concept called repartitioning. If I have to explain to someone who don't have Hadoop MapReduce exposure, it will take 1 hour for me to explain them what is repartitioning is. But for you, it will be very easy. Okay, so all those concepts will come handy. So don't worry that it will be wasted. That being said, that's it. Let me say bye. I'm stopping the screen sharing, and bye and have a nice one. See you soon.